Warning, viewer discretion is advised. The following presentation contains Shonky Engineering. Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the side stand on the CRF300 Rally. Now the side stand has a number of problems. The first of which is that it's too short, so when you put it on the side stand it leans over too far. The second problem is that the foot of the side stand is too small, so on soft ground this can sink in and the bike can fall over. The third problem is that the side stand spring doesn't have enough tension, so if you're going over rough ground, jumping it or things like that, it moves up and down, and in extreme cases it can activate the side stand switch and kill your ignition. We'll be solving all these problems in a few easy steps thanks to Shonky Engineering. So you're going to need a couple of things to start this project. First of all, you need to take your side stand off, and I'll show you how to do that shortly. Then you're going to need to find something to extend the side stand with. Luckily, Honda has already provided this in the form of your standard handlebars, which you probably have already taken off. And thirdly, you're going to need a small flat piece of steel to weld onto the foot of the side stand. So how do you remove the side stand? Let me show you, and it only costs a few cents. Literally, I think it was 35 cents. All you do is extend the side stand, this stretches the spring, put some coins in there, then simply put the side stand back up, grab the now extended spring and pull it off easily with your hands. Okay, let's get back in the workshop and figure out where we're going to cut the side stand and the handlebars. Side stand we're going to cut between the mount and the spring hanger, and the handlebars we're going to cut 25 millimeters or 1 inch out. That's the amount that is required. Next you're going to want to cut the side stand. I was lucky enough to have this metal bandsaw in my workshop, but a hacksaw will work just fine. And then you want to do the same to the handlebars. You want to cut your 25 millimeters or 1 inch out of the center section. Just be careful, probably do it a little bit further away from the end that I did, because I actually cut into the internal bar weight. That's why it took a little bit longer to get through, and I pulled that out in the end. When you're finished, you should end up with something like this when you put the pieces back together. You can see there that I've just ground down the edges to make our weld nice and strong. Here you can see me all set up, about to get real sparky with the MIG welder. Not long after, I had finished my welding and just needed a little bit of tidying up with the grinding wheel. Here we are back in the workshop with the finished product. You can see the side stand has been extended. The spring hanger is now further away from the mounting point, and we have a larger foot on the bottom. Now we need to get that spring back on with the longer side stand, and it's going to be harder. So we use bigger coins. I actually used 2 ratchet straps to help pull the spring apart, and I put in some thicker coins, release the ratchet straps, and again just put the spring back on with my hands. Warning, probably don't try this at home without some safety equipment. And here's the finished product. As you can see, it doesn't look too bad, and we've addressed all the issues. We have a longer side stand, a stronger spring, and a bigger foot. All in all, great success. So let's have a look at the finished results. I tried to do a side by side. You get the idea. In reality, it's much better. The pictures don't do it justice. It really is a worthwhile mod. While I'm on a roll giving out great advice, another tip for the front axle is to go down to your local hardware store, grab one of these 3/8 couplers, stick it in a spanner, and you have a front axle remover. Please remember, I'm not advising that you do any of this. I'm just merely showing you what I've done. If you choose to do this, it is on you. Please don't come after me if you lose fingers, eyes, toes, hearing, anything. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you like these videos, please subscribe and I'll keep them coming. See you next time.